I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale. This is Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
What a night it is.
Right. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. He threw a punch and just got countered. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. What we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Didn't land that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them flying off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali. Looks like trouble was averted.
The It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador. Pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Just avoids a left uppercut. Nope, that hook won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. You'd like to see more jabs. Punch, counter punch. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Straight right just misses. counter punch. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he is? And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Johnny, Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Holding nothing back here in the round. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. How are they still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. A borderline disastrous round. There's the bell to start round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So much for boxing. This is a fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And the Bronze Bomber goes down. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
Come on, we're switching up.
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's a counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This is a high-octane battle. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They are giving us a high-tempo show. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
I love that. I love that jab slip.
Eagleson, come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there.
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. There he's.
And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab. And
Wait, think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks.
And keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Stay focused.
Back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get back.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Time winding down as we get set for another
Don't worry
round.
about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just...
Chris, don't worry back into the fight. Great round. Relax now. I don't want you to low. Let's do it.
Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
Are you okay?
The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. Some bruising, heavy shots. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin, a pickpocket.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that...